Hello and welcome back to No Scope Gaming's Let's Fail.
Yay!
Right now we're playing a little bit of Ratchet and Clank.
A little bit?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
There's that guy.
There's Clank. He's blinking.
He's blinking.
Yeah, that's. I'm not sure if that's a key signature, but he's a robot though. Do you think he would have to blink?
Well,
He shouldn't have to. Technically.
Maybe just like in there to make him look more or feel more human.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt that.
Sorry.
So I'm, as much as I'm well versed in PlayStation, I'm not a whole well versed in Ratchet and Clank.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, I know nothing about this franchise besides that it was fairly popular back in the PS2 days.
Yeah, actually, it was actually one of the only good games out for the PS3 for quite some time, actually.
Yeah,
Or at least one of the only good franchises they had for like a good couple years.
until Uncharted came and saved the day.
Yeah, pretty much. Although you had, I think the big one that actually made people go out and buy PS3s was Metal Gear.
You think so?
I think that was like the first like system mover, like the game, you know.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. For me, mine was always Uncharted 2. I felt was definitely the big one. After that, just stormed the Game of the Year awards.
Yeah.
Kicked the shit out of the competition.
Well, it deserved it.
It did. It was a great game.
Absolutely.
That opening intro is still one of my favorite intros.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. So what do we got here?
Well, I am. Well, you know, they're mechanics.
Okay. Yeah, I literally know nothing about this franchise, so whatever you know, you're going to have to pass on that knowledge to this guy.
You see, okay, so basically there's Ratchet, Clank, as you see there.
Okay.
There's Quark, who is. Have you ever seen Dr. Horrible?
Yeah.
He's basically like Nathan Fillion's character throughout that.
Okay, I can see that.
And so he's honestly probably one of the funniest characters in video game history. At least for the, because I played Ratchet and Clank 1 for All. And that was the only one that I played previously. Okay. Before this. And so I'm going into this relatively new. So.
Yay! Exciting.
But remember. Because you had to remember this. Remember in the, hey!
Hello there!
He says, hello there!
You're escorting Vendra Prod
I do
to
love
the
the kind of
She's a
cartoonist level
mean
design, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it's kinda
art
like
design's different.
Yeah, great. We'll put these here.
instead of it being kind of like a side-scrolling Mario, it's kind of just like a third person.
Yeah, it's old,
Look how
you know,
cute
it's really
they
cool.
are.
I like
We
this.
should wake
But-
them up gently.
One, you have to remember, he had the greatest, a couple of the
Hey, Zach.
greatest video game
Sleep well?
commercials of all time. Do you remember those?
Was for Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah.
I don't recall them.
Do you remember where it's like a group of kids and they get a hold of like one of the Ratchet and Clank guns
Oh,
and
and
they're
they, like,
firing in the backyard?
Wake him up,
Oh
will ya?
god, those
Rise and
ones.
shine.
They had
Awesome.
those are definitely by far some of the best commercials.
They were pretty fantastic.
I also prefer like the it was like the Mortal Kombat one. Remember that where the guy just sitting there screaming in the air, Mortal Kombat!
Yeah, and that was, I remember that because before that game, that was for Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and I remember reading something where Midway at the time, that's what they were called before they went under, obviously, but they were having a little contest, you know, it's like, send in a video of you screaming Mortal Kombat and we'll pick the winner to be in our commercial, and that guy won.
Yeah.
And that's awesome for him. Like, that's jealousy from this guy right here.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
It is pretty awesome.
But yeah, that's honestly what I remember from the series more than anything else. Is just
the commercials.
I love those commercials.
That bad Croc and I wake up
Well,
Vendra.
I mean, I think it was good marketing. If I had more, well, if I wasn't like 13 at the time and I could, you know, actually go and buy games, I probably would have bought it.
Man.
Like, we don't get really those commercials anymore. It's more just like they market them kind of like movie trailers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart thing to do. It's also, you know, goes with what we've been talking about lately about how games are starting to be taken a little bit more seriously, much like movies nowadays. So, yeah, it's a smart marketing technique.
Everyone okay?
Oh no!
Where are you guys?
I'm here, Rook.
I gotta look up.
I see ya. Hang on, Kronk.
Okay.
Zap, are you in here?
I can't move around, can I? No, okay. So this is like every time when like everyone's like, oh, you gotta look up, look down. It just reminds me of the Halo.
Yep, Halo.
Like right when you get out of it, the suit's just like, you know. Oh, can you look over here? We gotta calculate the suit.
The calibrations and yes.
Yeah. Oh, do you prefer it inverted or the other line?
Fuck inverted. I can't do inverted.
I forgot what I was supposed to do.
I see it.
Okay, aim
Aim.
at the mag surface. That right there, I assume. That's my assumption. Is that glowy purple? Oh,
Yeah.
it's that. Oh, it's that.
There you go.
Get to the
Clever.
containment wing and make sure
There we
Venger's
go.
locks are
That's
still
kind of cool. I like
engaged.
that.
You guys gonna be okay? We'll be fine.
Yeah,
Finally
so
waited.
before, you know, Borderlands
Crocodile work
was
on
known
restoring
for their
revenue.
guns. I think Ratchet and Clank was pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah.
Looks like to your right there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Chip away.
Woo! Oh, I like that camera angle.
That was really. See, I like it when games like this, like Super Mario Galaxy, do stuff like this. You know, you can do the same levels, but you get a whole new perspective on everything, which is really neat.
Yeah.
It's definitely something different. I appreciate that.
I like how he does little backflips.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same animation.
Ammo is full.
Ammo.
We will need to do something
no!
about those
Oh no!
hydraulic
What are we gonna
locks.
do?
Fire your
Omni
weapons
blaster
at
should
the
take care of
lock.
them. Hang on.
Shoot the locks. Nice.
Oh, there we go.
You almost got smashed.
Okay, so I have a theory about this game, and basically maybe about Insomniac as a company.
Okay.
So the Xbox like logo, it's called Nexus.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I did not know that. Thanks for the info, though.
So yeah, just the kind of you know the X with the circle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah,
So
we're good. I think it's safe to
with
say that those
Insomniac,
prototype
they
vehicles
no
down.
longer have a exclusive deal with Sony, and so thus maybe they're going into the Nexus
Just get
with
the
Xbox.
I see what you're
Because
saying.
they actually have a exclusive game. It's just you know, it's gonna be in the Xbox Live Marketplace. It's not gonna be like the big $60 game. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Get behind the shield.
But at the same time, you know that is something.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's definitely interesting. I can see that being the reason. I kind of like that theory. It's a good theory.
Yeah, I just thought about that today. So
It's their way of saying, hey guys, we're not staying with Sony anymore.
Yeah.
Not just only with Sony, I guess.
well, I mean, Sony after they were done with Resistance, Insomniac Games, Sony had a chance to sign them. Too bad. I mean, that series just did not sell.
No,
you know?
because it didn't sell me. I tried playing the first one, and it just didn't really grab my interest.
Well, I mean,
Neat concept, don't get me wrong. I just
come on now.
you can
Well,
shoot the asteroids, can't you? Oh shit.
Well, I mean, it's just because the thing is, like, the first Resistance came out, and
That was a launch title, wasn't it?
yeah, it was a launch title for PS3,
That's what I thought.
but there was like no other games, so like that's all everyone played. So of course it sold well.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Killzone Shadowfall is gonna get kind of the same treatment.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, granted, it's a much more, you know, it is a previously
She's tapped
titled,
into the
a
PA
previously,
system.
you know,
Successful
established.
series, yeah.
Minor successful, you know. I mean, still, like the games themselves are not like sold very well. Otherwise, I feel like we would have got a Killzone 4. You know
think
what
so?
I mean? Instead of like pretty much, because like I actually listened to like Sony's sort of marketing strategy as to like, well, why aren't we getting, you know, Killzone 4? Why aren't we getting, you know, an Infamous 2? Is because while those are previously established franchises, they didn't sell well enough to get a sequel per se. Oh no! I was going on my little filibuster.
Damn it.
But
Stupid games.
but they were basically saying how like, well, yes, we want to continue those series, but we want to make it so that like new people can get into it. They don't have to feel like, oh, well, you know, I have to, you know, I have had to play the previous ones to really understand what's going on, right?
Okay, I get you. I get you.
And
Now,
so
so-
it is very smart.
Does that mean that the new Killzone game is being done by different companies?
No, it's still being done by Guerrilla.
Oh,
So yeah, it's. I mean, we are literally 2 days away from playing it.
How does that make you feel?
God, I just want it to happen. I just want it to happen like right
just
now.
Go ahead, just hurry up, Sodi.
I know,
just
right?
release it now.
Did you hear about the Xbox guy who he got like released early?
Who?
Apparently some guy got his Xbox early.
Really?
Yeah, and see,
Interesting.
but the thing is, so he got early. He posted videos to YouTube about the unboxing, about the day one patch, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And so what does and this, it's not like he obtained it illegally or anything like that. He just got delivered. And so what does Microsoft do? They ban him.
They banned him?
Yeah, it's not like that to me is just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like this guy is excited about the fact that you have a console. He's paying for it, but he's giving you basically free publicity. And so instead of that, you go ahead and you ban it. I feel like that's just so dumb to me.
Yeah, I can see why it's dumb. At the same time, they do the same thing for video games. Like, there are people out there, and I know certain people who know how to basically not only hack their consoles, but basically get it so that they can get brand new games.
Debug.
Yeah, they can just debug everything and get brand new games for like nothing, basically. But if that's the case, then you can't be caught online playing it. Otherwise, you will get banned for it. I think it's like the same kind of concept where it's not released yet, and despite the fact that it is free publicity essentially.
Well, it's not only that. Plus, it's just like public image as well. Like, okay, so this guy is he's obviously loves your brand, and he's thoroughly enjoying it. But at the same time, like, so for his excitement, you're going to ban him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that does not work well for like public image.
Probably.
But they actually like a day later, I think they realized that he actually became unbanned from here.
Okay, so yeah, they have a tendency to make mistakes and then fix them real quick. So they're learning. Well, maybe not, but you know they'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. Well, they keep making the same mistakes.
Well, as the saying goes, history repeats itself.
Where am I going? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know what you did. It looks like a portal.
Throw the thing into the thing.
A proton field.
See, this is very different from the one that I played. It's definitely more level design in terms of like how to get around. Where the one for all was all about shooting things.
Yeah.
And using different weapons to shoot them. And I mean, I haven't really shot much things yet, so.
You shot a couple robots. It's all
Yeah,
good.
shot some robots. No, let's see here. Dun 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 dun.
Of the hollow clone? Okay, interesting.
Also, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's like, you probably have to go through that door because it's all green
Yeah,
and whatnot.
probably. Oh, are you telling me the thing that's lighting up is where I need to go, Brock?
You know what? That'd just be such a funny dick move on some developer if they wanted to do that to people. Just like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
make it obvious where you should be going, but that's not actually where you need to go.
I would get pissed off about that so quickly. Maybe if you did it once, you know what I mean, and you had to do it cleverly, where like I was in on the joke.
Yeah, I can see that.
But
Yay!
poor level design, as we saw with the Lego games, is not a desirable trait.
Wait, you're telling me invisible walls is a new thing?
Nope, not necessarily. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good.
Do you remember what you were going to say before I said my door thing by chance? Because you were about to say something.
Oh, another interesting fact about this game is the fact that it's only $30.
Is it?
It says it's not the full price,
You rarely see that.
and I feel like that's something that I want to see more with the next generation.
I think you'll see that a lot with at least the indie games, but I don't know, franchises? Depends.
Well, I mean, okay, so here this is a game, Ratchet and Clank, you know, not exactly the most popular title as of right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's still a franchise that Sony has like deep roots with, and they want to, you know, the fans, they want to give the fans service, but at the same time, they don't want to spend all the resources to, you know, give it the full
They'd
60,
probably be worried
We
that
gotta get back
it
inside
wouldn't,
the ship
it
and
wouldn't make his
stop
money
them.
back. Which, by the way, this game was marketed horribly, by the way.
Was it? Yeah, I was about to say, that's actually a good point, because I didn't know this was coming out until you told us, like, I don't know how long ago that was on the podcast randomly.
Well, it just like the week of the PS4 and stuff like that. I mean, I understand this is not the biggest franchise in the world right now, and so they probably weren't hoping to make a ton of money off it. But at the same time, it's like you have all that hype around there, and you release a
A PS3 game.
a big franchise for PlayStation, and you're just kind of like throwing it out there, and I feel like it's gonna get lost in the pack.
Yeah, it's very possible. Use a grenade.
Game straight.
Yeah.
Fire them photon torpedoes.
Nice. Very nice.
But yeah, I mean, I hope that with next gen they realize like, look, we have there's a lot of old franchises that we have in place right now that don't necessarily need the big $60 release. They could,
Pyrocytic bombs detected in ship.
I get exactly what you're talking about. It's definitely, because yeah, it's hard to justify some games being worth $60. Especially if it's games that have like insanely short campaigns and not much after that,
Like if you want to make it a shorter campaign and you just want to make it, $60 or $30, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so that's not as big a deal. I completely understand. Like, I just got done playing The Darkness 2, and I loved the first one, but I was told by everybody that campaign is insanely short, and they're right, it's really short. If I really buckled down, I could have beaten that campaign instantly.
Yeah.
But it was a great story and wonderful, but it's so hard to believe they wanted to charge $60 for a game that had a campaign that short. And it had multiplayer things to it, but that's not what draws people to that particular game. So
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like I feel like even with something like not Black Ops, but Battlefield.
Battlefield, yes.
Battlefield does not need a single player campaign. That's wasted resources.
It really is. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't need a campaign for Battlefield. I just want awesome multiplayer.
Yeah,
That's
that's what they're kind of known for. Same thing with Call of Duty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, okay.
Call of Duty started with a really solid campaign.
Actually, I'm gonna retract that statement just because. While you go ahead and listen to our review of Ghost, I actually really enjoyed the Black Ops campaign.
Yeah, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that campaign, and so I can't sit there and shit on
Do
those.
not engage. Do you hear me? Wait for us to come back to
But at the
us.
same time, most people don't buy them for the campaign.
No.
It's definitely another example of a Battlefield. You buy it because of the experience of the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Whether
I mean,
or not you can handle people not being fun.
It's the same thing goes the opposite way though. Look at Tomb Raider. That had no reason why there needed to be a multiplayer.
Oh my god, the multiplayer was terrible.
Yeah,
it was developed by DICE too.
Was it?
Yeah, that was a DICE multiplayer.
Huh.
I was really upset with it.
Yeah, that was honestly horrible.
Oh, it's one of the worst ones I played.
Yeah, but I mean it is. Like, I understand they've done research, blah blah blah. Game they seem people tend to keep games longer if there's a multiplayer aspect to it.
Of course.
However, there's just no need for it. I would rather they put that money. They probably would have made money. You know what I mean? Oh shit!
Double jump.
Oh, double jump.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what I mean? Like Capcom was really upset by the numbers on Tomb Raider, even though it sold extremely well.
You mean Square Enix?
Yeah, Square Enix. Sorry about that.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking. Yeah, but that's another thing is that I felt that it did successful. I mean,
it sold
3.4 million last time I looked, but I'm sure it sold a little bit more since then. I think it just went in a circle.
Yeah, well, I want to get the
all the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is that I thought it was successful because any game hitting the millions is a good thing in my book. Whether or not you break profits, that's not my issue really. But we can save that for a different discussion.
Yeah.
Shoot some people in the face. Can you only shoot?
No, I can melee.
Okay.
Yeah, I can melee.
Sweet.
I got my ratchet. Huh? Got it? Because I got my ratchet and also got my ratchet.
Ah, I get it.
Okay, I need to reload. Oh. There we go. I didn't realize I could do that.
Nice. Like a grenade launcher. It's like just
Yeah, it is.
Get him.
Damn straight. Ah, man.
Killing some fools. Well, it's pretty hectic.
Yeah, I do that. Okay, well, I see I have ammo, but I'm trying to reload. Let's see here.
Does this say ammo?
I mean, 40.
Or
I
does
see
it
the
say out of 40? As in, you have 0 out of 40.
Maybe.
I'm starting to think that's what it is.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Dude. There we go. Grenade.
Yeah, it's out of.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Yep.
Okay, listen, fools. Do it.
There we go.
A lot of enemies.
Yeah, I know, right? Ow! Hey, stop it! Stop it!
I don't like it when I go low red, so I know it can't be good here.
No. No, that just happens when you get in the sun too long.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, you're almost dead. That's why.
Yep.
I just not saw that.
Yep. Yep. Oh, shit. Grenade! Oh, fuck. Yep, well, probably should have saw the grenade.
Probably. It's okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Hopefully you saved after you beat everything. No, you didn't. Okay.
No, gotta go back. Well, I mean, it's not the... I think the game is on auto-save.
Yeah, most likely.
How do you feel about that? Like, games all-saving, except you, like... I mean, obviously, it used to be you had to beat a game in one setting, but now it was, the whole...
Everything saves on its own, so you don't have to worry about it. I mean, it's really nice, because I can't tell you how many hours I've lost in games because of that, because of the lack of an auto-save feature.
Yeah.
More specifically, Knights of the Old Republic. Oh my god, I've had so many games. I wish I had those.
Auto-save.
It had an auto-save feature, but it didn't function the way it does to, like, most games do today. Like,
I get to a certain point.
Exactly. I could play the game for 5 or 6 hours, die, and lose all my progress. So, auto-save is nice, just for that sake. So, yeah, pretty much, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got help.
Yeah, well, I got full health.
You spawned.
I died.
Why'd you die?
Alligator guy. There you go. Fuck off. Get him. Yeah. Oh, get some. Damn straight.
Oh, maximum health. Nice.
No, I increased health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maximum health.
Get that upgrade. Yeah, boy.
Now, all these parts that you're collecting, is it for like an upgrading system?
I can upgrade my guns, I believe.
Okay.
I can buy, I can buy new guns. I can't remember what it is, but yes, I do something with them. I do know that. They're not just arbitrarily there. I mean, he is. Oh, there we go.
Yay!
Oh, I just upgraded the gun. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Got him already. Nice.
No, I can't destroy that. I can't destroy anything.
Man, I hate this game already.
Oh, see, it goes red, so I feel like I could destroy it. There we go. But nothing comes out. That's the problem.
That's dumb.
That's like, what? It's kind of, actually, I don't know why I saw this, but it kind of just reminds me of the fact that, like, in, like, Resident Evil, where, like, you stop a zombie and there's just, like, keys or whatnot, and then, or...
Ammo and health.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck puts all the ammo in the plants? I don't understand. I wonder who that guy is. I want that job as, like, a video game, like, programmer.
Decide where the random stashes of ammo are?
Yes. Or maybe just in that video game world, like, I would love that job. Okay, so here is all the ammo in the world, and you have to go distribute it evenly throughout the world in whatever place you can.
It's like, okay, let's get creative. Let's put some ammo boxes in this tree.
Let's put it inside the zombies, because they wouldn't look to check there around, would they?
No, they would. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Damn it. They didn't start doing that until Resident Evil 4. That's the really funny thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, certain zombies in the older games would have items, but you would have to know ahead of time.
Left me
Like if they had a key or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This wasn't easy.
It used to be a
I
tricky
had to bribe
series.
elected officials for the
You know they're actually making a Ratchet and Clank animated movie?
Hire extra muscle.
You are the muscle.
Yeah, there's actually 2 movies coming out. Heavenly Sword as well.
I thought I read something like that.
Actually, I think it was a news story that we did.
The universe
Yeah.
looks at you and sees.
Oh, it
It
might have been
just-
a long time ago then.
But do you know what I'm
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, but yeah, it was just kind of it's kind of a weird thing, you know. Like these games aren't even all that. I mean, it's a big franchise to be sure, but at the same time, it's not like a tentpole franchise that would like a full animated movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you
They're
mean.
just a couple
I mean,
of
it's
old warbots.
they're probably hoping that with its charm and appeal that it would be a great,
little
like,
what?
family-friendly adventure type deal.
Yeah.
But I don't know how this series is. It could be dark as hell for all I know.
It's very cute. It's kind of like it's funny. It has like a little bit of a Pixar type humor, where yeah, it is kids for the most part, but they add in that every so often they add like a little adult humor that probably go over the head, but still kind of clever.
Yay.
So. Oh no!
The vacuum of space.
I love the slow mo.
Is that that one guy you're talking
No.
about?
No! What the hell? Did they just kill him off? Oh wow, they just killed a bunch of people off. Damn, son.
Wow.
I think those are really important characters, by the way. The robots.
Yeah, I feel like
They were in the last game.
Wow. That's
Damn,
ballsy.
Speaking of not being dark at all,
Yeah, no kidding.
let's just kill off a bunch of main characters.
We are not
I think
set
that maybe this is like their
we do
last
not keep
hurrah.
moving,
Like,
the
okay, if we
flags
realize
will
it's gonna be the
kill
last
us.
game, let's just kill everybody off. Go the party style. Just go the party style.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Might as well.
We'll take care of
The
that.
Departed. Spoilers. God.
Whatever. Not,
What?
not everyone dies.
Damn near though. Oh man.
All right. Well, I think go ahead and do it for our part 1 of this little adventure.
Yay.
Thank you for listening, and please subscribe to our YouTube page at Mr. No Scope Gaming. You can also follow us on Twitter at Mr. No Scope Gaming. We have a podcast that goes up every single week. Just go to iTunes and search for the little search bar. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Search the search bar. Really? Yeah, just search in there No Scope Gaming. It'll pop right up. Please subscribe to that as well, and you'll get our weekly updates as well as our reviews. If you want to be a part of the podcast, go ahead and send an email to podcastbattleroyale@gmail.com, and then we will go ahead and give you a little shout out and give you just, we'll probably answer your question as well. Maybe.
Do our best.
Maybe. But, thanks a lot for listening, and I guess I'm Michael.
And Brock.
And we'll see you later.